Everyone, we need to talk about the recent viral complaint from the present buyer. The customer said the issue is not resolved even after months.
Yes, it's all over social media. People are saying that we are ignoring her. This could hurt our reputation if we don't act fast.
From the technician side, we have inspected the vehicle, but we found no service issue. But I do agree, we may not clearly communicate our finding to her.
Actually, she say no one update her properly, and I checked on her comment. She say no one she didn't know that we still investing it.
That's the problem. We did the action but we didn't communicate it clearly. Now it looks like we did nothing.
This is a coordination issue. Every department doing their part, but without proper updates and communication, the customer feels neglected.
Let's fix this. We should update the customer immediately and post something transparent to the public.
Good. Alia reached to vehicle with information. Aida, start a friendly update post. Media, you will handle the media public response. And Shagris, organize a training on prison and business.
At Perodua, we don't fix cars, we just fix trust. This is a reminder that internal teamwork is the key to great customer service.
This short roleplay is inspired by a real issue involved a product design customer. It shows how communication gap and weak internal condition and damage trust. Let's now explore how product team dynamic communication and process aim to overcome this challenge.
Perusahaan otomobil kedua Sedia Berhad Perodua established in 1993 is Malaysia top global car maker known for affordable and efficient vehicles like Myvi and Alzia. Formed through a joint venture with Japan SOP metric and structure to boost flexibility and efficiency. Guided by Japanese principles such as Kaizen, Perodua focus on continuous improvement, local workforce development and strong vendor partnership. Chosen for this study due to effective mix of global collaboration and local identity. Data about the company was sourced for reliable secondary material like report and industry analysis.
In this section, we explore how Perodua manage their team dynamic effectively. First, Perodua practice an open and systematic team structure where the communication flow both way from top to bottom and bottom to top. In terms of training, Perodua run program like Skill Dojo for the technical training and personal skill to train the team spirit. This ensures that employees are well contributed to both technically and interpersonally. The company also places a strong emphasis on diversity and work-life balance, knowing that employee satisfaction is the key. For example, they give a voucher as a token of appreciation. To encourage the innovation and motivation, Perodua organized the Kara Kuri Kaizen competition for as example, where the team present creative solutions to improve their operation. This also fosters a healthy competition and critical thinking. In short, Perodua demonstrates that managing team dynamic goes beyond the productivity. It's also about building a motivated, skilled, and united workforce.
Person in Perodua is Dato' Seri Zainal Abidin Ahmad, who is the CEO of Perodua. He uses informational power to access confidential data such as employee info, finances, report, and strategy. Other than that, he uses legitimate power, which is basically the highest title, has the right to make commands, decisions, and enforce policies. Next, it's reward power. It means he has the ability to give bonuses, promotion to high performers to increase their motivation. Lastly, is expert power. He is respected for his skills and experience, which means he is basically everyone's role model and he has the right to guide others.
Perodua organizational culture is built on strong value, discipline, teamwork, continuous improvement, kaizen, and customer satisfaction. Influenced by Japanese work principle, employees are encouraged to suggest small improvement and are supported through open communication, cross-department collaboration, and a clear SOP. Teamwork is essential as each department relies on another to ensure smooth operation, while an open door policy and regular discussion help resolve issues quickly. The company emphasizes customer satisfaction by focusing on safety, affordability, and quality in its vehicle. To support employee growth, Perodua offers regular training in both technical and soft skills. Like any large organization, Perodua faces internal conflicts such as difference between R&D and marketing generation, work stack gaps, and workload stress during high pressure period. These are addressed through in the departmental forum mentor-mentee program, improve project planning and mediation led by the HR department. By adopting a professional and employee-focused conflict management approach, Perodua maintain a harmonious and productive work environment.
Types of communication used in Perodua. First is verbal communication. It is the exchange of info by spoken words. It is common in daily interaction, meetings, collaboration, and also phone calls, as it gives immediate feedback. Second is non-verbal communication. It is basically the communication without speaking, such as signs, posture, facial expression, and eye contact, as it shows your emotion and attitudes. As an example, manager nods his head during a presentation to show agreement. Third is written communication. Written words are for formal and informal messages. For example, formal is like emails, report, letters, and informal is like handwritten notes, messages through WhatsApp or Instagram. It is used to share feelings or give reminder in a casual tone. The next communication is intrapersonal communication. It is basically refers to self-talk or inner thought process. It helps with motivation, decision-making, and also self-reflection. For example, an employee rehearses the project presentation internally before the meeting. Lastly is interpersonal communication. It is basically a form of communication between two people that can be either verbal or non-verbal. It happens daily in tasks, assigning, making decisions, catching up with employees, and also sharing ideas. As an example, the senior staff trains their new trainee by sharing his knowledge, policies, and instruction of the company.
Perodua company come up with a key organizational process, which is they have vision and mission. Next is strategic, which is corporate, for business and functional, and they use structure, which is flat or called horizontal structure, and they use systems. And then next is process, which is POLC, and then go to the job and tasks, and lastly they go with outputs or outcomes. 6.2 Analyzing how process contribute to efficiency or reaction challenges. Perodua increases efficiency through lean manufacturing based on the Toyota production system. This reduces waste and costs, while just-in-time inventory and Kaizen practices help improve quality and speed. Automation and standard operating procedures also support fast, consistent production and after-sales service. In customer service, Perodua uses a CRM system to respond quickly to feedback and improve customer satisfaction. However, there are also challenges of relying on SOPs can limit employees' ability to adapt in unexpected situations, and poor coordination between departments, especially when launching new models, can lead to miscommunication and delays. Additionally, employees under pressure to maintain high output may face stress or burnout, which affects long-term productivity. In summary, Perodua's processes support operational success, but flexibility, communication, and employee well-being are key to sustaining it.
Current issue in organization behavior. 7.1. Current trend in Perodua and impact in company. One of the current trends in the automotive industry within Perodua operation is the increased use of automation technology and artificially intelligent AI in factory operation. This is because AI use automate quality control that can utilize camera equipment equipped with the AI to detect minor defect in a car part, and it can also produce cars on a larger scale. However, the technological change and the use of AI have had significant impact on the aspect of organizational behavior, particularly among frontline workers and the company operation management in its cultural transformation. In addition to the use of automation technology and AI, another current trend occurring in the company Perodua is achievement of record production that continue to increase. Among the significant impact include the increase in workload for employees. It also put pressure on employees to meet high production target, as well as causing mental and physical fatigue among the workers. To provide this, the organization needs to balance productivity and achievement and employee well-being through better self-management approach.
There are three challenges the Perodua company have to face. Firstly, failure in managing resources. Workers are one of the elements in the 5M resources, namely manpower, medicine, material, money, and method. Will disrupt the company operation when there is not shortage of labor. Next, globalization in terms of company from local and international companies. Because these companies consciously enter the Malaysian market with more technological advanced modern designs and special function like Toyota, Honda, and the others. Lastly, transition to electric vehicles (EV). Compared to Perodua's competitor like Tesla, Chery, or Nissan, Perodua is still focusing on petrol and hybrid cars. Impact of the challenge and the current issue to Perodua company is Perodua implement the use of AI by installing this AI system at the Perodua manufacturing plant, where it's used for production machine. Second, Perodua has successfully showcased its electric vehicle (EV) in the half-cut form, demonstrating its capabilities in design and production at the Malaysia Auto Show 2025. That is March 2025. Next, the challenge of the workers' shortage and the employees working for them short periods has had a negative impact on Perodua. Due to this shortage of workforce, many car buyers are waiting longer to receive their vehicles via orders from Perodua, with waiting periods extending up to a maximum of 4 months.
From our analysis, we suggest several ways to improve overall product organization. First, Perodua could formalize the cross-department, like combining the research and customer service team to align the product development with customer need. Next, a digital platform could be introduced to recognize their team effort, which can boost their morale and encourage the collaboration. We also recommend them to create a secure anonymous feedback, which allow their employee to express their concern or idea without fear, which improves the transparency and reduce the workplace tension. Overall, this step will reduce the internal stereotype, enhance the teamwork, and support the Perodua to continue improve in this competitive industry.
In conclusion, this report analyzes how Perodua apply key organization behavior concepts such as leadership, teamwork, communication, culture, and conflict management. Perodua vision and mission have helped it grow into Malaysia's second largest car market. Strategy like regional expansion, collaboration with the HETSU, and focus on overall car alignment with market. Current issue in organization behavior. 7.1. Current trend in Perodua and impact the company. One of the current trend in the automotive industry within Perodua operation is the increased use of automation technology and artificial intelligence (AI) in factory operation. This is because AI uses automatic quality control that can reduce chemistry equipment with the AI to detect minor defect in car part, and it can also produce cars on a large scale. However, the technology change and the use of AI have had significant impact on the aspect of organization behavior, particularly among frontline workers and company operation management in its culture